This was an exercise that I came up with for myself while I was in prison to save my life and to change my life. And I'm going to tell it to y'all today for free. I'm going to tell it to you today for free. Even though I had to go through a lot of pain for many years, decades, to get to this point. I woke up one day and I think it was like September 2015. I think I started September the 1st, 2015. And I used to do a lot of writing when I was in there. I wrote down, what you think of me is none of my business. Period. On September the 2nd, first thing in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning when I would get up, 5:30 after I would have my coffee, take my piss or whatever I was doing, make my bed, I would go write it down again. What you think of me is none of my business. September the 3rd, first thing in the morning, what you think of me is none of my business. I did that for like the first 13 days in a row. And then I would recite this to myself all day, throughout the day. 70 times, 85 times, 119 times. And embed that shit in my brain. Right? In my subconscious mind. Around day 14, I got up, I said, what anybody thinks of me is none of my business. I did that for a couple days, and then I changed it up again, maybe like day 17, day 18, excuse me. What somebody thinks of me is none of my business. And I did that for 30 straight days. And throughout the day, all day, I would just repeat this to myself. And it freed me from what the fuck you think about me, what she think about me, what my mother think about me, what my wife think about me, what anybody, the girl at the Walgreens, the dude at the fast food restaurant, anybody. And it protects me from allowing other people's opinion of me to impact my second, my minute, my half hour, my hour, my half a day, my whole day, my whole week, my whole month, my whole year, and ultimately my life. See, it comes down to fuck all y'all. That's what it comes down to. I'm here living this life for me. I'm here to have a good life experience. I'm here to raise my seed, my son who's got my DNA and my name, to put him in the best possible position to win when I leave away from here. That's it. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. If I am able to acquire a vast net worth, cool. What you think of me ain't none of my business. If I'm not able to acquire a massive net worth, cool. What you think of me ain't none of my business. My peace of mind, can't put no dollar value on that. My health, can't put no dollar value on that. the enjoyment of my life experience. Can't put no dollar value on that. What you think of me ain't none of my business. Integrity ain't never went out of style. This the podcast with Soul. Peace out.